Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and this is Delicious, and I wanna show you a 4121 XMAS for all 3. Uh, it will be a TI&PI show video, but I wanna explain you something else, but we will go for order. SK like always on tackle harder, inverted wing back on shoot less often, get further forward and tackle harder, and the ball playing defender with the dribble more, tackle harder, the other one the same, dribble more and tackle harder, and the other one shoot left often and get further forward and tackle harder. The defensive midfielder here is just a trick to make the defensive midfielder support like the one on defend. If you check, those one maybe are just cosmetic because I am not pretty sure if this dribble less it's getting overridden one about run at defense, but as I said I will explain this later. And the defensive winger cross from behind, I have yet to check if it's cosmetic or not. Shoot left often and get further forward, same as the other one. And the shadow strikers with just tackle harder for both of them and tackle harder for the advanced forward. What I wanna explain to okay, wait, I will show you attack with it. Standard, pass into space, focus down left, right, underlap, underlap. Passing direct and short, and like always, tempo higher, you can press lower, and that defense as I showed you before. Final third, lob crosses. In transition, counter press, counter. This one was removed, not removed, it's not on, it's not off. But if you like distribute quickly, you can add it and roll it out for distribution type. Out of possession, here it's more basic, standard defensive line and high press line of engagement. I don't know if you are new or not, but you can even play like that with the mid block if you prefer. It's something that you need to understand if you like in game or not, but it's on result it's pretty the same. I mean, it gave really same results, so it's totally based on your preference. And about preference, I want to explain you. If you don't like the defensive winger, you can play with winger, normal winger. They are most basically the same. Why? Many people are just mistaken that close down more is doing something special, but it's not. It's just cosmetic. Why it's cosmetic, you will ask to Delicious? Because you have already your trigger pressed to the maximum, so it could be do something impactful thing if you were doing stuff like that, standard. Okay, so this one maybe we were just misled about some results, so I want you just to understand, if you don't like defensive wingers, you can change them. I mean, now I want to retest from for inverted winger, because this is my favorite on this FM. I mean, my favorite setup is something like that. You can play, for example, I don't like inverted wing back because it's really, you need to adapt someone. I mean, for example, the best inverted wingbacks I found in the game was someone that was a ball playing defender or just a central defender, but he could play even on lateral zones. So what's the main point? You will lose some points. I mean, if you are a maniac like me that you want the maximum output, blah blah blah, you have to understand some points. I mean, if you want to play a shape like that, you need to adapt it. It's not like okay, if you know how to buy your players and stuff, and choose them by stats, not by ratings, it's a different thing. But as I am noticing that there is a lot of confusion about how the things really works around the game. I mean, I was one of them, but I want to explain you even which player you can buy or not. So it will be more complicated. I will make some videos about even which players to buy, which are the evergreen and other stuff. And that's it. I mean, you can even change. If you don't like Shadow Strikers, you can go play like attack midfielder. You can add move into channels to make similar to Shadow Striker, because Shadow Striker was really nerfed, I guess, for strikerless form shapes. And you can add run from position if you like it. I mean, it's not really impactful, but on overall results. But I like it because the players are moving, are finding their spot on the pitch, and it's nice to watch it. And you can, if you are like me, you like to target the forward. He usually these roles, oh, it's not working, blah blah blah. Okay, so you put move into channels, you focus corners into him, and boom, you have your co really ready to move. So that's it. This is XMAS for all. I hope you understand that you can change. You can change roles. I will talk about more about combos, role combos, and other stuff. See you next. Have a nice one.